Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Good morning. I would like to say thanks for coming to my presentation. It's great to see you all. I hope you all in a good condition and stay healthy. Amin. Let me introduce myself. My name is Arif Fudin, and I'm a teacher in SD1 Karangreja. And today, I'm going to give a presentation about implementation of ebook based on 3D Backflip Professional to improve conceptual understanding of science for elementary school students. This presentation will be in 4 parts. First, I'm going to talk about introduction. Second, I'm going to talk about research method. Third, I'm going to talk about discussion. And fourth, I'm going to talk about conclusion. Okay, first, I'd like to talk about introduction. Education plays an essential role in preparing the next generation of the nation as mandated in Republic of Indonesia Law Number 20 of 2003 concerning the national education system. Article 3 which states that national education has the function of developing capabilities and shaping dignified national character and civilization in order to educate the nation's life. Hamalik 20 and 13 argues that learning has components consisting of 1. Teaching material, 2. Learning media, 3. Learning facilities, 4. Learning objective, 5. Learning method, 6. Teacher, and 7. Students. Slameto 20 and 10 learning components are 1. Students, 2. Educators, 3. Approaches and methods, 4. Media or tools, 5. Teaching materials, and 6. Evaluation. From these two opinions, it can be seen that the teaching material is one part of the learning component that can be eliminated. A certain concept. Okay, now I'd like to talk about research method. This research method is a literature study. The literature study method is a series of activities related to the method of collecting library data, reading and taking notes, and managing research materials. The literature studies is carried out by its researcher with the main objective of finding a basis for obtaining and building the theoretical basis, frame of mind, and determining professional assumption or also known as research hypothesis. Ladies and gentlemen, the third, I'd like to talk about discussion. According to Wahyana Intrianto, science is a collection of knowledge arranged systematically and in general its use is limited to natural phenomena. According to Wibawa, science emphasizes providing direct experience and training students to have problem-solving abilities. According to Chia, science learning aims so that students 1. Develop curiosity and positive attitudes towards science, technology, and society. Developing process skills to investigate the natural surrounding, solve problems, and make decisions. 2. Develop knowledge and understanding of scientific concepts that will be useful and applicable in life. According to Hamdani, teaching materials are forms of materials systematically arranged which are used to assist teacher on instruction in carrying out teaching and learning activities so as to create an ideal learning atmosphere. According to Daryanto, states that teaching material can be said to be good and interesting if there are following characters. 1. Self-instruction, namely teaching material that can make students able to teach themselves with developed teaching material. 2. Self-contained, which all subject matter from one unit of competence or sub-competence being learned contained in one teaching material as a whole. 3. Stand-alone. The developed teaching material do not depend on other teaching material or do not have to be used together with other teaching material. 4. Adaptive. Teaching materials should have high adaptive power to the development of science and technology. And 5. User-friendly, namely every instruction and exposure to information that appears helpful and friendly to the user. Ebook is an abbreviation of electronic book. Another name that is often used is a digital books in the form of soft copy that can be read via electronic device such as computers or smartphone. A book is electronic books can be read digitally on a computer screen, a special ebook reader, personal digital assistant or PDA, or even a smartphone. A book is a book in digital electronic form which usually contains information or a guide. This electronic book can only be opened and read through electronic devices such as computers, tablets, and smartphones. Based on the results of several previous studies, the validation result for the ebook based on 3D Backflip Professional teaching material on average score very well in terms of material as well as terms of media. In addition, the ebook based on 3D Backflip Professional also score very well for self-instruction, self-contained, standalone, adaptive, and user-friendly assessment, so that it can be categorized as a good and interesting teaching materials. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, in the end of this presentation, I'd like to talk about a conclusion. Based on the problem and research result of the literature study presented, it can be concluded that the implementation of ebook teaching material using 3D Backflip Professional can improve conceptual understanding of science for elementary school students. The author hopes that this paper can be an alternative study for teachers and related parties in increasing the ability to understand science for elementary school students. That's all my presentation today. May all those we have shared be beneficial for all us. Thank you very much for your great attention. And the last, you can freely chat me if have some question to be asked about this presentation. Thank you. Wassalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh.